In this video, I want to show you how to enter angles that are in radians so you can calculate trig values for angles in radians. So right now, you'll notice that my calculator is set to be in degree mode. So in degree mode, if I say trig, and let's say I'm going to do sine of 60, when I put in 60, since I'm in degree mode, my calculator assumes that the angle's in degrees, and if I hit enter, I get 0.866, which is rad 3 over 2. Let's say I wanted to calculate sine of pi over 3. So if I hit trig sine, and then I'll do control enter, and I'll put in pi, hitting the pi key, and then divided by 3. If I just hit enter now, I'm not going to get 0.866. Why didn't I get that? That's because pi over 3, my calculator thinks that's a value in degrees. So in order to remedy that situation, I can copy sine pi over 3 again, and instead I'll put my calculator in radian mode. So to do that, you can use the trackpad here, and then scroll over to where it says degree, and actually put the pointer there, and then hit enter, and the calculator will toggle to radian mode. So now your calculator will think that pi over 3 is indeed in radians, and if you hit enter, you'll get the right value. Sine of 60 is the same as sine of pi over 3, which is 0.866. An alternative way to do that is if you don't want to switch into radian mode, you can leave your calculator in degree mode and then force the calculator to see that the angle is in radians. So in order to do that, let's do control. No, I don't want, I won't do control. I just want trig. Okay, I hit the wrong thing. Let's try it again. So trig sine. I'm going to put in an extra set of parentheses so that I can tell it that the angle is actually in radians. So I'm going to do control divide, get the division template. And now I'm going to enter pi in the numerator. Let me do that. I'm in the wrong space. So I'm going to enter pi in the numerator and 3 in the denominator. And now in order to force the calculator to realize that this number is actually in radians, I'm going to move just beyond the inner set of parentheses. So whatever I do next is going to apply to that set of parentheses. Then I'm going to click on the pi key. When I do that, I see this little template. And in the second row, there's some measures of different ways to measure angles. So I have degrees. R stands for radians. And I'm going to click on that. And now the calculator will think that pi over 3 is in radians. And if we hit enter, we'll get the correct value, the same as if we were in radian mode. So you're going to have to do some calculations in the notes using radians. One thing you'll have to do, I'll show you this too, you're going to do sine of, I'm actually going to put this in radian mode. You're going to have to do sine of 4.5 radians. So now I'm in radians. And if we want to square that, what you'll need to do is, I think if we just put, we should probably do the whole thing in parentheses. Let me start again. So I'm going to enter an outer set of parentheses. Then I'm going to hit trig sine 4.5. And then I want to square the whole function. So you can do x squared there. That'll be sine of 4.5 squared. Okay, and if we hit enter, that would actually do that computation.